We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Throwing, Carr fires to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Makes the grab. It's Sellers. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Quick completion on the out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Running inside. It's Murray. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
But nowhere to go. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Final play of the quarter coming. Carr takes the easy completion. Still running at the 35. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Carr. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. This time they'll go to the running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Gophers will take their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Here's Carr to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Notre Dame looking for this fourth down conversion. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his second rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you've got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. Second down coming up. ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Caught up with the Golden Gophers head coach at the half. His biggest frustration right now is not being more productive on offense. He understands that the home environment is a challenge. Communication has been an issue at times, but he said they are just out-toughing us at the line of scrimmage. He said we've got to start establishing our rhythm, get into a rhythm, and start making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll go right back to him. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to pass. The short hands. It's Murray. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And this offense would like to give the punter a little bit of rest after running him out there at the end of the first 2 drives. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Throwing, Carr, bringing the heat. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Notre Dame with a 2nd down play to start the 4th. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Carr. Working that left side now. That midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. So the defense has kept them in it. The offense hasn't done anything, but there's still time if they get going now. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some...
Makes a grab and room to run. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Man, you cannot say enough about this defense. The whole game, start to finish, playing so good, limiting big plays, doing everything they needed to do, Palmer, to get the shutout, and most importantly, finish the game right here.
You know, this defense is different, David, I think in a lot of ways. This is their goal every game, and this is what they expect. They hold themselves to the standard. Players were telling us this week, we expect to go into each and every game and not allow any points. But to do it in this one, in this type of game, in this kind...
Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Carr. Flips it out in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David, moving forward. They're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
This has been a presentation of Ready? Go, go! Ready? 1, 18, ready!